Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for Take a Break with Jake. My name is Jake, and today we're up here at the farm at our historic home here at the zoo. Just through those trees is our beautiful historic home. We love that zoom feature, beautiful. Now back in the 1800s, there were cattle and swine kept here as well as a variety of crops. Today, we don't have so many crops, but we have way more animals. We have all kinds of creatures here at the farm. And today, my pal Dakota is with us, and we're gonna meet some of the cattle, the mini horse, and the beautiful donkeys that call this farm their home here at the National Zoo. So Dakota, who do we have here today?
So this right here, this is Boone, and this is his twin brother Tipton. They're both American milking Devons. They are a breed that was brought over whenever the West was being settled. They were used back in the older days predominantly for cart pulling, to pull plows. They would use them as basically a big work animal, but if they had a female, they would also use her for milk production. So these are one of the tallest cattle breeds that there are. They're both super sweet guys, as you can tell. But these guys were one of the animals back then that people would refer to as an oxen also.
Oh, that's a fun fact.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Had no idea. So Dakota's feeding them alfalfa cubes, I see, which is,
these are alfalfa cubes.
that's just like dried up hay. Here's a closer look. Dakota, can I feed this creature? Wow, look at that experience. That's real saliva from cattle. Cattle saliva. How exciting. What a great day. So how old are these boys?
So they're both right around 11 years old.
Wow.
They will be 12 in June. So.
Birthday coming up. How exciting. And they've been here at the zoo most of their lives, correct?
Yeah, they got here when they were right around 7 months old. They came from a facility in Knoxville. Their twins in cows are very rare.
Oh.
They typically are not very common, and when the female has them, she either cannot produce enough milk for both of them, or the mother herself doesn't make it. So these guys, their mom actually could not take care of them, so that's how we got them. We've had them since they were 7 months old. My coworker actually hand reared them, so they're super sweet, they're very friendly. They're honestly like really big dogs. So,
They're very big dogs.
yeah, they're really cool guys.
You can see the spit flying in the wind too.
It gets all over your hands too.
Gross.
Can't worry about that today, huh?
No.
Oh gosh.
I get pretty dirty at work, so.
I believe that. Now, Dakota, are these the largest creatures up here at the farm?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
Now these two boys, they are our largest animals over here. They each weigh roughly around 1,500 pounds. If they are castrated, so they are not intact. If they were castrated, they would actually be a lot bigger. They'd probably be close to around 2,000 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
But they
Jeez.
are as big as they're going to get, pretty much.
1,500 seems like a good
Yeah, that's a good
size.
stopping point,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we're good. Tell us a little bit about their beautiful horns.
Yeah, so their horns are about a foot long, or no, about 2 feet long. They're about as long as my arm, as you can see. They will continue to grow their entire lives. Their horns are a lot different than antlers because their horns are actually connected to their sinuses. So if these guys were to break off their horns, then it'd actually cause a lot of pain for them because there's a huge blood vessel that runs down the center of it, and that is actually connected to part of their sinus cavity. So these guys don't shed these, they have them their entire lives. Unlike deer and moose and stuff that will shed theirs, these guys have these forever.
I'm noticing that they don't seem to like really care if you're in their way. Is that correct?
No, they don't at all. So,
They're not very mindful of where they're swinging their head.
head. They see us as part of the herd. We are definitely a member of the herd though. They don't care about personal space at all. Whenever we work with these guys, we know where they're at, we know what they're doing. We read their body language and everything. So sometimes they get a little excited. I mean, they're 1,500 pounds.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? So,
Oh gosh, they are a hoot, are
Yeah,
they
they're
not?
They're a handful too.
Yeah. Do we have any questions so far about the steers?
Well, just one question. Denise was wondering if they're available to visit when the zoo is open. And yes, Denise, they are. They are up here at the farm. I'll spin around. So this is the barn that you may have visited. And they are out here, just depending on the day, right? Is which pasture they're in.
Yeah. They're normally either in this pasture or this other pasture over here. So.
Cool.
Cool. Well, do you want to move to our next group of creatures?
Yeah, sure, we sure can. I'll
Okay.
give these guys a big jackpot.
Yay. Good job, boys. Thanks for being so great.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
So Dakota, you mentioned that the steers are either in that pasture or this one, and I noticed when I come up here that there are often animals like kind of moving around.
So
can you tell us a little about that?
One of the things that we do up here is called pasture management, and what that means is we manage the pastures due to the variation of how long we want the animals on the pasture. Because if you keep the animals on one pasture for too long, it can actually kill that pasture. It can produce a lot of weeds, a lot of non-grass plants, and if you can see on that other side, it's a lot more mowed down, whereas this side's a lot more dense. So this side's been growing a lot longer than the other side, and that's just because we're rotating where we're putting the animals, so they're not overgrazing where they're at.
That's smart.
So
Kayla asked, are we able to get this close to the...
Kayla, this is behind the scenes. We're in the middle of the pasture.
Yeah.
I've been working at the zoo for 5 years and I've never been in here. So no, our
I know.
guests can't come this close. But the path is right there.
Yeah.
So you can come very close
yeah,
to
you
the
can come
creatures
very
up here.
close.
Yeah.
And if you are up here and any of the animals do happen to come close enough to the fence, we do welcome people to reach there and touch them. They're all very friendly, and they all really like attention. So
That's a good fun fact.
Amazing. I love stealing a scratch when I'm up here. I don't know about you, Jake.
now this pasture is full of personality.
I'm so excited. So Kelsey and I kind of came to the realization right before we went live that we both really like donkeys. And I haven't met the two new donkeys that we have here at the zoo. Have you, Kelsey?
Yes. Where have you been?
I just like don't get out of my bubble. So we have 3 donkeys.
Yes, we have 3 Sicilian donkeys, and we have a miniature horse.
This is one of the Sicilian donkeys. I know that much.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah. And if I'm gonna be bold today, I'm gonna guess that this is Sophia. Is that
So
correct?
this is actually Blanche.
No,
And
that's
this
Sophia.
little feisty one coming
Oh
up
my
right
gosh.
here. This is Sophia.
Okay, update. She's really cute.
She's-
Look at
Yeah,
that nose.
Sophia
Hi,
is
Sophia.
awesome.
I'm
She
sorry.
is full of personality.
Hi.
This is Stanley. So Stanley is actually the son of Blanche.
Hi, Blanche.
They,
Good for you, girl.
They're all 3 Sicilian donkeys. They're all 3 very different. Stanley is kind of a mama's boy. He likes to stick with his mom. He likes to cause trouble. Blanche is very ho-hum. She likes to just go with the flow and whatever. And Sophia is the absolute queen and ruler of everything at the farm.
Good for
Oh,
you,
100%.
So these guys we do sometimes put with the steers, and the steers are actually scared of Sophia.
Oh.
So, fun fact, the 1,500-pound boys are scared of a
Yeah, let me get a
roughly
Jake for scale.
200-pound donkey.
This is a really happy time. This is great. So they're all kind of about 200
So
pounds.
she is a little petite for a donkey. She's very small.
Good for you, Sophia.
Stanley and Blanche, they're a little bit on the heavier side. They weigh maybe around 240.
Okay.
So, but we're trying to get their weights down a little bit. So.
Okay. Dakota, can you show the camera like what you're feeding them?
So these right here, these are horse treats. These are peppermint horse treats.
Oh, tasty.
They love them.
She says, "I'll take some," or he says,
Yeah.
"I don't remember."
You're bad at this game.
I know they're all so cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're absolutely awesome.
Now, what do donkeys typically eat?
So
Talk
they,
about grass?
yeah, they do eat grass. Now, a cool thing about equids is they typically will eat the top part of the grass, and they will kind of mostly eat that top part, and then cattle and other species will come along and eat kind of all of it, basically.
Okay.
So these guys kind of clip the top, and then the boys kind of go what's underneath.
That's nice. So you can easily keep them together and
Yeah,
not kind of
absolutely, yeah.
overuse.
So
Gosh, they are cute. Oh my gosh.
I gotta tell you, this is probably the happiest moment of my entire social distancing quarantine period.
Oh, you have the best job, Dakota. You can just come
yeah,
hug the donkey.
it's really fun. I absolutely love hanging out with these guys. They have a lot of personality. We do take these guys on walks throughout the park, so sometimes you might see a donkey or Stormy running through the park. So you never know.
Just saw a question from, let's see, it was Elizabeth. She said, "Oh, is she pregnant?" No, Blanche had a donkey.
Yeah, she had. This is her son. This is the mother of this one. This is Stanley, and Blanche is the mom.
It wasn't recent.
No, it wasn't recent. Absolutely not. Stanley's right around 7. Blanche is right around, I believe, 31.
Oh my
31.
gosh,
Yeah,
Blanche!
she's an older girl, and Sophia is 12, and then Stormy is also 12. So we'll go meet Stormy in a second.
I forgot about Stormy.
How could we forget? Question from Chris for you, Dakota. What's the difference between a donkey and a burro?
So they're actually the same thing. They just have different names, kind of like a cougar or a puma. Burros, though, typically are referred to a donkey that is a lot larger in stature. They also sometimes get mistaken with a mule, which is a cross between a horse and a donkey. But typically burros are referred to as just a larger donkey.
And you mentioned these are Sicilian donkeys,
Yeah, these are
right?
Sicilian
So
donkeys,
like
also sometimes referred to as a miniature donkey.
Okay.
How many donkey types are there? This is something I have no
believe
idea.
there are at least, off the top of my head, I think there are 4 different kinds.
Okay. Denise is wondering, do they wear these harnesses or bridles all the time? Or
So they do wear the halters during the day. It's just easy for us if we need to quickly grab them if it storms, or if something happens medical-wise, we can grab them, or if we feel like just going out on a walk throughout the park. But whenever they come inside at nighttime, we do take them off. It's kind of like taking your shoes off at the end of the day. They really enjoy taking them off. So.
Marcus is just asked, how old is Sophia? She's 12,
Yep,
right?
she's 12.
Look at her face.
Yes. She is very particular.
She got what
likes
she
who
wanted.
Likes, and she doesn't like who she doesn't like.
That's fair.
I'm offended, Sophia.
I'm not. I'm all about that life.
She's awesome. She is absolute queen of everything.
Now, Dakota, I have to ask, which is your favorite creature up here at the
Oh
farm?
gosh.
I know.
We're not supposed to have favorites,
I
but
know.
I absolutely have favorites. I adore Stormy. He is absolutely awesome. I'm kind of his main trainer. Sophia, I love her to death, and then I'm a big fan of Tipton. I don't know if y'all noticed on Tipton, but he has a smirk. He has a very crooked mouth, and it kills me every time. He'll do something bad, and he'll just give me that smirk, and I'm just like, okay, you're fine. I don't care. Do whatever, break whatever, I don't care. It's fine.
So
It's
cute.
fun.
All right, so we're gonna move all the way over here to view our miniature horse, whose name is Stormy. Stormy's quite handsome. And then we also have some more cattle to meet. We have a lot more friends to meet. So hang on with us, everybody, as we make our way over. We're dodging cow patties and donkey patties and horse patties.
I'm glad I wore my boots.
Yeah, it's a perfect day.
Kara, I'm sorry you're having a hard time hearing. We're trying to speak up, but unfortunately, masks are struggling.
Yeah. So this is Stormy. Stormy is our little miniature horse over here at the park. He is an awesome, awesome animal. He is super friendly, super sweet. He is a bit of a stinker.
Good for you, Stormy.
I'm sure that some of you have probably seen his little videos online, Adventures with Stormy. That's this little guy. Me and him go on park walks throughout the park all the time. So Stormy is right around 12, and he's fully grown. A lot of people think that he's a foal, but he's actually not a foal. He's just a miniature horse. Now, a lot of people do confuse him with a pony. He's actually not even a pony. A pony is its own separate breed. So a miniature horse and a pony, the biggest difference is a pony is a lot more stocky, and they're kind of a lot more, their face is a lot squished in more, and then they typically have a more rounded ear, whereas a miniature horse is just a regular horse just squared down. They're a lot more proportionalized. They're not quite as kind of smushed in looking. So.
It's a great description.
Yeah.
Question, are you still feeding them the same treats that you gave the donkeys?
Yeah, so Stormy also is a big fan of the peppermint treats.
Tasty.
Aren't we all?
So it also makes their breath smell very nice.
Ooh. Okay, Dakota, I feel
Yeah.
like we've met a handful of creatures. We should talk a little bit about heritage breeds.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
what their importance is to
Yeah,
us.
so up here at the farm, the biggest thing that we teach people is that animals that are in your own backyard can also be what is known as endangered. Heritage breeds are domesticated breeds such as cattle, pigs, ducks, donkeys that are what is considered endangered. A lot of people, when they hear the term endangered, they automatically think of exotic animals, but domestic animals can also become endangered. The steers that you met over there, the American milking Devon, they are actually endangered. They are one of the breeds that have been bred out by longhorn cattle. Just because the longhorn cattle was able to handle a lot more of the desert environment and stuff a lot better. And then the Galloways over here, they're another heritage breed, are heifers. They're pretty cool girls, but yeah, heritage breeds are just domesticated species that are basically endangered. And over here we teach people that even domesticated animals can be endangered. So.
And heritage breeds, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here, Dakota, heritage breeds are important to humans because if we have just one breed of cattle
Yeah.
producing all of our beef or all of our milk, if some disease comes through and
Yep.
wipes out that one species or that one breed, then we're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So each breed kind of serves its own purpose. Each breed is more tolerant of different things, be it weather, whether it be whatever kind of they're able to eat. Some heritage breeds have been bred out by a lot more easier to maintain animals, such as like Angus. That's a more common one that have kind of bred out some of the more more endangered domestic breeds. So it's just domestic breeds. They're really important.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
yeah.
I saw a question from Elizabeth. This is about the donkeys. Are they named after the Golden Girls?
They are, yes, absolutely, they are. They are.
Good eye, Elizabeth.
They're so cute. Are you seeing this tooth action here?
Oh yeah, Stormy loves to play with his mouth. I play with his lips all the time.
I wish you guys could see me trying to get these camera angles.
Struggling getting in there.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. So cute.
I know you're in my pouch. In my pouch.
Dana's asking Jake, is the zoo doing okay financially with the lockdown?
Yeah, I can talk a little bit about that. So, we are a nonprofit, and we rely a lot on our programs, both on and off site, people coming and visiting the zoo, and donations to stay afloat year to year. So, we are struggling out here in the pandemic because we're not able to have a source of income at this point because people can't come to the zoo. So any donations that folks can make, and I know, Kelsey, you just sent out an email recently to our members, but you can find the information on our website as well.
Yep, it's on the homepage.
We have matching donors through the month of May up to
73,000.
$73,000. So every donation that you make through the month of May will be matched up to $73,000. And it takes a lot of money every single week to care for all of these creatures. And we're committed to providing them the best quality care, pandemic or no pandemic. So everything you can do to help us out is really great. One really easy way that everyone can kind of get what they want and help us out at the same time is by visiting shop.nashvillezoo.org. Our online gift shop is up, and you can get almost every single item that you were able to get in our gift shop now online, and it gets shipped right to you. And a lot of those proceeds go to help the Nashville Zoo out. So check out shop.nashvillezoo.org. Help us out. You can buy really cute animal masks. We just saw those a couple days ago. They're so cute. So check that out, and that is a great way for everybody to help out your Nashville Zoo. Now, we have three kind of onlookers back here, and you mentioned that they're Belted Galloways,
They
correct?
are, yeah. They're Belted Galloway heifers. They're a Scottish breed. They are known for their very shaggy coats, and they also look like an Oreo. So sometimes they're referred to as an Oreo cow.
I call them Oreos cows because I forget that they're called Belted Galloways.
They are, yeah. They're an Oreo.
And you're calling them heifers, which means that they're female, correct?
Yes, yeah, they are heifers. They're all three girls. The reason we call them heifers is a heifer is a cow that has not yet had a calf. So these girls have never calved. If they had a calf, we would call them a cow. But we just have never planned on breeding them. They're just mostly to educate people. So they just live a nice, happy, fun life out in their pasture.
They're beautiful. Can we get up closer to see a good, cute face shot?
If our donkey friends will let us. Excuse me. Hi.
So this right here, this is Duffy.
I got distracted by Stormy.
No, you're fine.
Dakota just said this is Duffy.
Yeah, this is Duffy.
She's real cute.
Yeah, she's built like a coffee table. She's real short and kind of square. Yeah, she's like a coffee table.
Oh, that's cute. Look how shaggy her fur is.
Yeah, and then this right here, this is Kenzie.
She just sniffed me.
I just got
Oh, a donkey goose. Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
And then
Oh, okay.
this right here, this is Maisie.
Maisie.
Yeah.
How cute. Now, how heavy are these heifers?
The girls, they are probably right around 1,000.
Wow. Big girls. Good for you. Any other questions coming up so far, Kelsey?
Yeah, we've got quite a few just about opening and all of that jazz. I can answer those at the end of this.
Okay.
But if anyone has any questions about the animals we're showing, feel free to drop them in the comments.
we'll just let people kind of get a cute look at these cows, or these heifers for a second. Learning. Heifers are cattle that have not yet calved. Heifers.
We had our mind blown. I don't know if you saw Dakota, but we both looked at each other and we were like, what?
Actually, I have a good kind of topic that we can cover. We talk a lot with cattle about chambered stomachs.
Yeah.
So Dakota, can you kind of give us the 411 on what a
Absolutely.
chambered stomach is?
Yeah,
and what
this
it
is really
does?
cool too because the donkeys are right here. So donkeys and equids are known as hindgut fermenters. So they take all of their stuff that's in their stomach and they push it to the back of their stomach and they will ferment it. They don't chew their cud, they don't regurgitate anything back into their mouth. So they keep everything inside. Now the heifers, if you'll notice, are a lot more wide at the sides. That is because they are what's known as a ruminant animal. And a ruminant animal is an animal that has a 4-chambered stomach. And they will, what they do is they will actually graze and they'll fill up that very first chamber. And once that first chamber is done, they'll kind of find a nice spot to lay down. They'll lay down and then they will start pulling up their cud and they will regurgitate into their mouth. They'll chew up that cud, and then once it's chewed up, they'll pass it down to the second chamber. So they keep breaking it down into each chamber.
That was a moo. Thank you, Dakota.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So fermentation, for those of you at home, is very similar to the process a lot of people are using with their sourdough starters right now. But for the cows, the cattle, excuse me, they're using that, and even the equids as well, they're using that to break down all of the foods that they eat, which is largely grass and other plant-heavy material, and that helps break down and get all of the nutrients out. Where are those treats at, Kelsey?
Yeah. Where are they at, Dakota?
Right here. Here, Blanche. Here, Blanche.
Give me those treats.
Dakota, can you repeat the names of the heifers
Yeah,
for me,
absolutely.
starting left to
So
right?
this right here, this is Kenzie. Kenzie is our biggest. She's kind of the more dominant one. She's very headstrong. She's more of a leader. And then the one that's right here, this is Duffy. Duffy is our shortest, and she's also very kind of flat on her back. She's built like a little coffee table. And then our one over here, this is Maisie. Maisie's kind of the more petite one of the bunch. She's kind of the more very sweet, innocent, but she likes to start trouble. So.
Oh, you're eating that stick. Y'all, cows are so much fun.
Yeah, they're really great.
I think a lot of people come to the zoo and they see on the map, like, oh, the historic farm is up there. And they're like, oh, they're thinking, you know, cows, they're thinking sheep, they're thinking donkeys. They're like, oh, I've seen it all. You have to come up here and experience these animals firsthand. Like Dakota mentioned a while back, if the animals are up near the fences, you're more than welcome to reach in and try to touch them. If they don't want you to touch them at that moment, they'll just walk away, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But they feel so different. All of the different textures are so crazy cool. And it's just so interesting to get up close and personal with these creatures that I've seen all my life, but I've never really gotten to spend a lot of time with. So I love coming up here to the farm.
Yeah.
The keepers are always up here helping people learn more about the creatures and answering questions that they have. So once we're back open, I strongly suggest you coming up to the historic farm. I think this is kind of one of our hidden gems here at the National Zoo.
For sure. Jake, Denise is wondering, is there a backstage pass to get up close with the farm animals?
Not at the moment, but I do know, like I mentioned a little bit ago, if the animals are up close, you can touch them, but I know that a lot of times the keepers are up here and they'll be doing training sessions right up next to the fence, so you can see exactly what's going on up here. If you find someone like Dakota and if he's like feeling really happy that day, he'll be more than happy to be like, yes, come on over, let me share with you some donkey love. All of the keepers up here are so knowledgeable about the creatures that they care for. It's really quite a treat to find one of the staff up here at the farm.
Dakota, Eddie is wondering, how are the barn owls doing?
They're doing really good. They're really liking a lot of the peace and quiet right now. They're just kind of tucked in and kind of just been sleeping a lot, really.
Me too.
Yeah.
Chris is wondering, besides giraffes, what other animals are ruminants?
So giraffes are in the park. The kangaroos are actually ruminant animals. The goats over in the critter encounter. The alpaca, just a lot of various other animals. The rhinos, they're hindgut fermenters, like the equids over here, and then the tapirs are also gut fermenters.
I didn't realize that about the tapirs.
Yeah, they're in the same family as donkeys and horses.
I've learned something
every
new.
2 minutes.
Apparently.
Here at the Natural Zoo.
And my funny thing about Stormy too, speaking of rhinos and stuff, his favorite exhibit to visit whenever we go on walks is actually the rhino girls. He likes to talk to them. He thinks they're very pretty.
Cute. That's so sweet.
That's so sweet, Stormy. Let's see.
Sorry, Stormy, I just have to touch. Thank you.
That is all.
Yeah, that's all I needed. It's just one little touch.
Let me see. Terry's wondering what happened to the other horses that used to be at the farm. Didn't they move somewhere else?
They did, yeah. They were actually retired into a private facility, so they are no longer here.
But they are off, happy, doing what horses
yeah,
do best.
They're doing the best life ever.
Let's see. Okay, I think I got all the animal related questions. Tanya, we don't have an animal adoption program right now. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Let's see.
Stormy, you're so cute.
Julianne, we have no idea about a reopening date. We are phase 3 of the mayor's reopening plan for Nashville, so whenever that happens, we'll be happy to reopen. Let's see.
So cute. Some of the most boopable noses here at the zoo.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wait, I want to.
Boop. You have to say it while you do it, Kelsey.
Boop.
There you go.
Okay, sorry. I did it wrong, apparently. Let's see. Were these guys scared in the storms?
So I actually got them all inside before the storm happened. They come out in the pasture during the daytime, but they all shelter inside the barn. So they were all thankfully inside before it hit.
Awesome. Teresa's wondering, how do you tell the donkeys apart?
So if you ever come out here, Stanley is a lot taller than Blanche. Stanley also always has on a black halter, and Blanche always has on a blue halter.
And Sophia is much smaller than these
Sophia
two.
is much smaller, and she's very, very shaggy. She has a lot shaggier of a coat.
Let's see. And Jake, Tanya wants to know how Wenzel's doing.
Thank you for asking, Tanya. Wenzel's doing just fine. He's very stinky, and this morning he was very sleepy. That's your Wenzel update for the day.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Look at all these
Are there any trees down by the Croft house or barn? I didn't see any trees, but just big limbs.
Yeah, we had one tree fall over in the steer pasture over there. They quickly ate it all up. Other than that, that's really the only damage we had over here. I got everybody in before the storm happened, thankfully, so we managed to go unscathed over here.
Awesome. I think I've gotten all the questions, but if I look back through at the end of this, I'll try to answer any I didn't get to. Awesome. Well, I think that does it for us today. I'm going to get you guys another close-up of these freaking adorable cows.
All right, well, we can wrap up our Take a Break with Jake. Special thanks to Dakota and your awesome knowledge, and your coworkers for helping us out today. Thanks to these cute creatures. Remember, everybody, once you are able to come back to the Nashville Zoo sometime in the future, come up here to our historic home and our wonderful farm and check out these amazing creatures. Thanks for joining us today, and have a great day, everyone.